True story, I lost 40 pounds. Hey you guys, and if y'all don't already know me already from being on this channel, I'm Grace, and I'm 16. I lost 40 pounds, and it took me 2 years. I'm just gonna tell you the storylines, how y'all do it. I'm gonna help y'all in this video, so just keep watching to go see what's up. I'll tell you how it all started, like everything. So, I think I was 14 or 15. I was 14 because it was COVID and I was in 8th grade. And basically, I wanted to lose weight. Like, I've always had since I was 8. I mean, like, I used to get told by, I'm not gonna say who exactly, but like people would tell me I need to do like push-ups, sit-ups, all that. I used to get asked that as a joke, everything, bruh. Like, it was horrible. And like, I've always dreamed about being skinny, especially in high school. Like, I used to always tell myself as a kid, you're gonna be skinny in high school. Okay, well, she wasn't lying, but I had to work for it. It wasn't no, like, free ball ticket that you get, you have to work for these kind of things. And like, as a kid, that was harder for me to understand. And then, now I'm just like, oh, kind of makes sense. But, like, as a kid, like, you shouldn't have that mindset either way. And I feel like at that time I didn't love myself as much either, and it was just hard, and that caused me like, so let me tell y'all, so when I got in the 8th grade, I wasn't that bad, probably around 150. Quarantine hit. Well, like, by the time quarantine hit and I got out of school, I was at 180, and I'm gonna show y'all some pictures right now, right there, and y'all are already gonna see some of them on the screen. Like, I'm gonna be like, while I'm talking, I'm gonna be putting some pictures of like my journey and everything. And like, so I had a really bad time binge eating and stuff. Like, that was really hard for me. And just like in general, like, I would just like to eat a lot. It just like, it wasn't really comfort for me, but like, I guess I got so used to it, I wasn't really paying attention when I ate. Like, I drank a bunch of Starbucks. Like, I would go through my like Snap and I'd see a bunch of Starbucks pictures. Those big bag of hot Cheetos, yeah, I would definitely, like, not even a whole day and I could eat the whole thing. Like, it used to be really bad with that kind of stuff. And hot Cheetos, I think in a bag was like 3,000 something calories, and that really made my like weight go up very fast. But I know like a lot of my friends ask, how did you do it? How, this and that, which to me, I've honestly loved it. Like, I found something I loved, and the way. So I got my little computer up, stuff like, like advice I would give and everything. But let's see, what did I put on here? Yes, so basically, I would say, if you want to lose weight, you can't just one night or one morning be like, I'm just going to work out one day and think it's all going to be gone the next day. No, you cannot have that mindset. You have to know that, like, it's going to take time. If it takes months, years, whatever. But if you just take 1 week or 2 and then you give up, you ain't gonna get no results. That's the truth. And like, you have to have motivation, and you have to love yourself either way. No matter how much you hate yourself or whatever, you gotta love yourself, to do what you want. You have to motivate yourself. You have to have discipline in everything. And I'm gonna get to that in a bit. So if you're wondering, well, Grace, what did you do to lose weight? How did you lose 40 pounds? Well, let me tell you. Oh, by the way, I'm 130 now. So, but basically, first things first, if you don't really like working out, me neither, I would just say start off with a calorie deficit. I know a lot of my friends, when they did that, just doing that, not working out enough into their regular schedule routine, they still lost weight. I went into a 15,000 calorie, deficit, and I did drop. But I was working out too, because at the time I was dancing, which actually, that's what I found that I really love, dancing. That is definitely something really big I love doing. I would love to do it, but like, dance studios are so expensive. Like, it's too much money. But I'm just gonna say, it takes time, y'all. It's not 1 minute, like I was saying. It takes a bunch of time. It took me 2 years to finally get somewhere where I'm decent at. I'm almost there, I'm almost there. Something I do regret in the journey though, okay, so I only drink water. I don't drink sodas or anything. That's why I didn't say anything about that. I did drink a lot of coffee though. That's what definitely destroyed it, until I had to stop putting all the sugar in me and just drink water. Which, if y'all just drink water, y'all good. If y'all drink a soda and y'all like addicted, do it like once a week or something, twice a week. Don't don't fill up on that. That's just empty calories technically. Like, don't drink your calories is what I'm saying, you know. Drinking your calories is the worst thing I suggest. But I was saying that, like, for me though, I did a bunch of cardio. I didn't really do that much muscle stuff, and now that I'm working on that, I could see my body more defining. But if I were y'all, do a lot of cardio first, but then, like, once you get kind of where you want to be, start building muscle, or just go ahead and be building muscle while you're already doing a bunch of cardio, and you'll be good. Yeah, I was active about 5 out of 7 days a week. Always be dancing, always be doing something. That's just how I lost the weight, you know. Like, I was very motivated to it. I just keep going no matter what. And, like, if something hurt me, I wouldn't go to food. I would go to working out even harder, you know what I mean? Once you get into that for so long, you don't run to food no more. You run to working out. You want better for yourself. You don't want to fall back down in that hole you were in, you know? And if I keep looking over here, I'm looking at my computer, by the way, because I did write a lot. But also, another thing I definitely would recommend is try not to go out with food that much. Like, if you want to go out and you want to get dinner or whatever, cool, but don't do it so much where it's every day, because either way, I mean, like, if you go out to, like, a fast food, you're thinking about 1,000 to 15,000 calories just for that meal, you know? Like, especially, well, in America. I'm America, and, you know, that's how much the calories are in a meal, and I think it's bizarre. It is really bizarre here. I like how other countries, like, it's not as bad, it's more natural, like, you know, but America, y'all gotta get your food together. But I think another thing that's messed up, though, is, like, in America, if you want to eat healthy at, like, a fast food, it's more expensive than just a regular food, which makes no sense. Like, a salad would be, like, I don't know, probably, like, 11, 12, while, like, chicken nuggets, fries, or a chicken sandwich or something is, like, 7, 8. Like, it don't make sense. Like, you want people in America to get healthier, but you do this. Like, people can't afford it. You know what I mean? Something people may bash you about is having, like, a binge eating day. Like, they're like, oh, well, you're messing up this and that. It is okay to do that. You can't be, like, you can be strict on yourself, but not letting yourself binge it all. Like, if I didn't binge it all through those 2 years, I would have died, y'all. I would have died. So it's okay to binge once in a while, like, every 2 weeks, you know? Like, have that one day just binge. Like, it's okay. But it's just, like, don't do it every day, or you're gaining that weight fast. Like, it's nothing. Like, it's absolute nothing. But that's something I do, you know, recommend. Like, you know, like, I know binging's hard, but if you could still, like, that's basically your reward. Like, after, like, 2 weeks, don't do it every weekend, because you're just, all those calories that you're staying in the calorie deficit, then you do the weekend and you're just binge eating the whole weekend, you gained all those calories back you used to eat for the rest of the week, is what I'm saying. So you don't want to do that. So I would say twice a week, you know, like every 2 weeks, once. Yeah. That's what I would definitely recommend. Here's a big one. Water fills meals. Like, if you drink a cup of water before a meal that eat, you'll know when you get full, because it helps you realize I don't really need as much food, I just needed water. Because, like, a lot of the times your body confuses food for water. It's weird, right? But once you drink that whole cup of water and you realize you aren't hungry at all, you're like, oh, I just need water, okay? And then you continue going on with what you did, which I think that's another big mistake I did, you know? Is, like, I didn't drink as much water whenever, like, even before losing weight. I feel like if I drank more water, it wouldn't have been such a struggle losing weight. But, you know, that's something I did learn along the way. Like, if you drink a cup of water before a meal and then, you know, fill it up, go to the table, eat, you'll realize, you know, be like, oh, okay, so, like, I was hungry, but, like, you know, you'd realize your limit, because you'd realize that the water filled up what your head thinks. So then when you eat, you're like, okay, and then you know how much you're gonna eat, you know. And always, whenever you are making your plate, proportion it good, and, like, do small proportions. And then once, if you're still hungry after, like, I just told y'all, like, the whole water thing, go get some more. That means y'all are actually hungry, you know what I mean? So that's what I do recommend. My people who want to work out and stuff, I would recommend don't doing anything that bores you. Like, anything that's boring to you, like, why would you keep doing it? My brother had a treadmill, right? And I would walk on it for an hour every day, and I was so bored of it. Even just listening to music, it just bored me, you know? Like, I just couldn't stand it. But then eventually, I found dancing, and it's just been my passion since. Like, I love it. Like, I don't know why, like, now, even though, like, I used to do, like, fitness marshals. I'll link their channels, too. Just Dance will have a, you know, channel, but I would definitely say Fitness Marshall helped me, so I'll tag him. But, definitely a huge help to my weight loss. I was doing it for months and months, but then he was the one who actually taught me the dance a lot, actually. Now I just put in headphones and I just dance for hours in my room. Like, it just became an addiction, but I love it. It's something that I generally love to do, and that's something I would say if you're losing weight, you want to find something you love to do, because, you know, doing the sport, you won't be mad about it. You're just like, yeah, I get to do this, you know, like, it's something you eventually get to enjoy, and that's something I really loved about this experience. Not only did I lose 40 pounds, but I found something I loved, which was dancing. And if y'all are wondering how I'm doing now, personally for me, I'm still drinking plenty of water. I'm still on a calorie deficit, because, like, you know, like, now I don't really need as much calories, you know, so it doesn't bother me. Like, being on a calorie deficit, it doesn't even feel like it, because, you know, I basically figured out the whole thing. After 2 years of going through this, you get used to it, you know. Let's see. I've been working on, so right here is my ab workout I do. It's a 10-minute one. It's really not bad. I do it I do like an ab, then this is my arm one actually too, if y'all wondering, because I've been working on my arms a little bit too before school starts. And then I have a break day, repeat, or if I'm hanging out with friends, I could just skip those and just start over again. But, you know, like, one of my friends, I'm already distracted enough, so you're already just doing whatever. But, I mean, like, honestly, since I've done a lot of cardio, I still dance too. It's so funny, like, before or after I do those workouts, I will still be dancing. Like, I'll just put on my AirPods like nothing happened, and I'll just go dance, go have fun, you know. And I've had this a lot too, is people tell me, oh, I can never do that, I don't have enough motivation to do that. Well, you know, if you really do, like, if you're truly at that point where you just need to lose weight, you have the want to, my thing is, like, don't quit. It's gonna burn. I'm telling you, it's gonna burn. You're gonna be sore, but that's a good thing about it. It's actually a good thing. I've seen it as a good thing personally. Like, when I'm doing like that ab workout I just showed y'all, when I feel the burn, I'm like, keep going. That is good. That is good. Keep going. You tell yourself you keep pushing, you know, because if you stop, like, example, if you're wanting to go do an ab workout and when you don't feel like doing it, do it either way. I don't care if it's night, you're about to go to sleep, still do it, because I learned when I would just stop for one day, I would quit completely. So if you don't keep on, you have to discipline yourself. You have to keep going. If you just stop out of nowhere, you're not continuing, you know? Like, you gotta eventually get back on track. So my thing is, like, you have to stay, like, just consistent. Consistency is a big key to losing weight. I know you probably heard this in a lot of videos, but it's the truth. Like, I didn't want to believe it. No one wanted to believe it, but once you do it, you're like, they're right. They're absolutely right. And that's something I did learn about it, you know? But I'm gonna have a video coming out sooner or later. It might be after school. It's after my school starts on the 15th. After that, like, sometime I'm gonna be making a video about, like, snacks that would help you, like, lose weight and stuff. But if y'all want me to make it sooner, like, just comment me down below, and I don't mind making it sooner either. I just want to give y'all some tips of how I lost 40 pounds and stuff. I think it's, like, a cool thing for people to know, like, because people, whenever I show them pictures, they're like, that's not you. What do you mean it's not me? Like, I've been a big kid since I was, like, 7. Like, I just gained a lot of weight. I can show you a picture right now. But yeah, with the whole snack thing, I will eventually make a video. And I have good ones too. Like, I have some sweets. I know sweets aren't the best for you, but, like, there's, like, these little donut. I'm already give y'all a little hint on them. I'll still show them in the video either way, but there's these donut holes. I love sweets. 70 calories for one of them. They're good, like, and they're decent size too. Like, they're not donuts, but they're little ones, but they're from Food Lion. They're good. They're good. I've always loved them. When I looked on the thing and I said they're 70, I was like, okay. I will be looking at more, like, snacks and all that are low calorie too, and now they're actually good, because let me tell y'all, I'm not eating anything that's nasty. But yeah, this was the end of my video. If y'all want to see more like this, or, like, more tips on how I lost weight, comment down below if I should or not. Anyway, if y'all aren't subscribed already, this girl, sir, smash the subscribe, and like. I would appreciate it. I do appreciate y'all who stays for the end of the video too, by the way. I highly appreciate y'all, and I'm just thankful for y'all, you know? Like, I'm already at 50 something. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get going, but I'm so happy y'all stayed here. Anyway, bye!
Missing someone.